Hello, Serge here from the back porch. It's almost starting to get noisy out here. A neighbor 2 yards over started mowing his lawn, so I'm going to talk a little louder so you can all hear what's going on, because this is a good question and actually I think a good answer. So this one comes from Boog M. We've heard from Boog before, and so Boog M says this: Serge, thanks for today's video. And again, I'm staying on the subject of this proper arm hanging at a dress. As I said earlier in other videos that we've been using this as a topic, it really brought out an unbelievable amount of questions and good comments. And this is a good one, and probably the last one for now, unless it pops up again somewhere. But Boog says, Serge, thanks for today's video. I caught the sneak peek on YouTube early this afternoon while my guys were wrestling with day one of a 3-day draw and construct problem. Okay? I too think that this is sometimes one of my problems and should just let my arms hang relaxed at the setup and a dress position. Hopefully tomorrow after class I can get in some yard work practice. Boog. Now, I like something Boog said there, and then at the same time I have to put one really big red caution sign blinking on this. He says he likes to walk in and just let his arms hang relaxed. So naturally I'm gonna at least preface here that walking in properly means that he's got into his perfect setup and he just lets his arms hang straight down, and that should be about it. And as if you do that, if I just walk in, do the accordion effect, get into my setup and just let my arms hang, it's right here straight up. So it's about correct. So yes, let them hang relaxed, but B, you better make sure that by the time you're ready to swing, you're still not relaxed or lethargic or lazy or anything but what? Muscles engaged. You must have your muscles actively engaged and ready to go, athletically ready to make a good swing. So if you do that, and again, I'm holding the club, but it's just loose, limp in my hands. But so by once you set that, use that relax to get your arms straight down, then it's time at some point you have to what? You have to set your grip pressure, equal pressure in both hands, and the same, and you got to set up, engage your forearms. I believe you squeeze upward with both hands, which firms up the wrists, the fingers right up through the wrists, and up through the middle of the forearms, but you never actively tighten or actively activate them, athletically activate them, where you would in any way, shape, or form arch the left elbow, your forward elbow, because if you arch that elbow, you are putting it into a very poor position, which is going to arch the wrist also, which is going to engage the upper muscles, not the lower muscles, and these aren't your lifters, your lower muscles are the lifters. So it's taking you totally out of dynamic balance and putting tremendous stress on the elbow. Great way to get golfer's elbow. And so you have to engage and everything else. And I say the best way to feel like what this engagement from the fingertips to just short or below the elbow is to just hold your hand like this and feel like, what would you do to actively slap something with the back of your hand? All right? Throw a punch with the back of your hand like that. If you lock your elbow up, as soon as you lock your elbow, your shoulder gets tight, and all you're doing is just it's just almost like a slap, not a punch, not a good hit there. All right, so that's what we want. So yes, walk in, relaxed arms, but you better engage them. You better get the muscles engaged, actively ready, and as we call it, athletically ready to make that swing from the tip of the finger straight up. So you set the grip in the forearms, and then you're in the mitt and up the tree. And whatever muscle tone you start with in that setup, you must maintain it from all the way to the swing, from in the mitt and up the tree, all the way to here, recoil and relax, and then you finally let go. I see a lot of people start going a little too soft and going easy up here before they even get to the top of the finish, and definitely that's not good. But sometimes they get here and then they just come down like this. I say it's not over till it's over, and it's not over until boom, boom, you recoil and relax, and then you walk out. That's when you finally let go and relax all that muscle tone and walk out of the shot. So yes, walk in, relax, but you better be actively ready, athletically ready with engaged muscles. But before you start swinging that club, because if you start doing it during the swing, you're going to be in big trouble, and you'll even be in bigger trouble if you never truly engage them at all. So let's be relaxed to find a posture, but let's be ready when we swing. Well, that's it for the Search for today, and I'll be talking to y'all again soon.